Hello my dear children, this is me Dr. Usha again came with the new video children, algae reproduction, the continuity of the comparative study what we studied in the last class, chlorophyceae, phaeophyceae, rhodophyceae, that is the very important table I had given you in the last class. Today also on this reproduction of algae, on that basis match the following question that is going to become compulsory in our examination, any one type of the question. Okay, let's start without wasting our time. Fatafat, dan. Come on children. Asexual spores, we are going to discuss about the asexual reproduction. First of all, asexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, it is also called as vegetatively they reproduce, or otherwise it is also called as fragmentation process. What is this fragmentation process then? Fragmentation process is nothing but, for example, this is a Spirogyra filament what you are observing on the board, where under the word unfavorable condition children, it won't stop its reproduction process. Spirogyra, for example, in the Spirogyra you are observing spiral chloroplast, prominent nucleus, dense cytoplasm. Okay, fine, its cell structure we are not going to study right now, but what is fragmentation? Even in second year also, reproduction in organism, in that first chapter also they had discussed about the fragmentation. Fragmentation is taking place by the Spirogyra, because the Spirogyra filament undergo in the form of pieces, and each piece under the what unfavorable condition also developing like a complete new individual, and followed by children the cell division process also you can see. Division I am writing here. Division process generally we are finding in lower organism, but even in the alga, unicellular alga like chlorella is the best example for the division because it is a unicellular non-motile. In the last class we studied this example, chlorella. And also a tuber formation, generally we are not observing that in the what lower plants tuber formation, but tuber formation we can see in case of a special example I am going to give, Khara. Yes, Khara is a multicellular branched filamentous green alga. Yes children, multicellular green branched photosynthetic organism it is. And budding process. Budding generally, whenever we ask, do you know, after the what, the preparation final level, people say in case of plants means yeast cell budding, and also in case of animal means hydra represent the budding. But no children, even in the algae, don't get confusion, even in the algae also budding process is there. Protosiphon is the best example for the budding. Siphon is the best example for budding. Now, asexual reproduction process purpose like zoospores are very common. Zoospores are the motile spores. These motile spores generally we can observe in case of Chlamydomonas. Zoospores are what now? Motile spores. These are found in case of Chlamydomonas. Not only in algae topic you are observing this Chlamydomonas example for zoospores. Even in second year in NCERT, every sentence in the reproduction in organisms second year topic also you are finding Chlamydomonas, only the best example over here. And followed by aplanospores. Aplanospores are the what children? The thin wall spores which are formed, and also they are non-motile. Such spores are called as aplanospores. Aplanospores are thin wall spores, non-motile spores. Okay, and then they are called as aplanospores. Aplanospores are found in case of, once again, our best example, Spirogyra. Right, children? And the next, children, autospores. Autospores are also non-motile spores, but they resemble the parental cell. I hope you are listening. Everything I am not noting on the board, but I am going very slowly to catch very easily. These are the what? Autospores which are resembling their parental cell. Okay, non-motile spores they are found in case of chlorella. Certain times the repetition of the example you are finding, but they are exactly found in case of the chlorella. Hypnospores. Hypnospores are formed under adverse conditions, unfavorable conditions, and they store the what? Food material also. And special type of the pigment which is found in the hypnospore is called as hematochrome pigment. And if you had remembered the habit and habitat of algae, so far I taught you that in a snow, if the algae survive, it changes the snow color only. I hope you are just recollecting the previous knowledge. That is, snow which is turning into red color due to this hematochrome only. It will give to the snow a red color, green color, black color. Such as one example I am just making you to recollect the previous knowledge. That is Chlamydomonas nivalis. And it formed red snow. Children, you are not if getting the point also. Red snow, Chlamydomonas nivalis. Thrice time if you are repeating the same type of the example rehearsal, that will be fixed in your mind compulsory. So don't get nervous of listening the what so many examples under the reproduction, but you can remember it. And Chlamydomonas yellowstonensis, green snow. I hope my children all are recollecting the previous knowledge. Green snow. Okay. So vice versa, echinids formation also you can observe. Echinids. These all are asexual spores only, children. What I am talking about. We had not discussed about any sexual reproduction. Echinids, come on. Echinids are thick wall. For example, this is a filament. Okay. And here, thick wall, non-motile spores these are. Thick wall, non-motile spores are echinids. Echinids are found in case of cladophora. Cladophora is one of the branched filamentous green alga, right? And now, very important, tetraspores. Tetraspores. Do you know, children, these tetraspores are meiospores that are formed in tetrasporangia. In case of red algae. So tetraspores are the meiospores which are formed in tetrasporangia. Do you know, children, that when the tetraspores germinate, they can produce male and female gametophytes. When these tetraspores germinate, they can form male and female gametophytes. Best example under the red algae, Polycyphonia. Yes, Polycyphonia. Pseudoparenchymatous form. Polycyphonia. Yes. Next. Pamella stage. Pamella stage. This is also, children, under the unfavorable condition only. Group of, see, this is a cyst now. Group of zoospores, very thick wall is formed surrounding to it, and group of zoospores only lose their this flagella, okay. So in this only, see, all type of the zoospores are losing their flagella enclosed in a one cyst, okay. These are what now? Zoospores, but they lose their flagella, or otherwise they may be called as aplanospores, surrounded by the what now? This is what? Mucilage. To overcome the what? Unfavorable condition, okay, adverse conditions and all. So best example, once again, our Chlamydomonas. Okay, Chlamydomonas is the best example for the Pamella stage. Now children, now you people understood about the asexual spores such as zoospores, aplanospores, autospores, echinids, tetraspores, and then Pamella stage, followed by budding, tuber formation, fragmentation. See children, every aspect of asexual mode of the reproduction, examples also we studied today in this class, and followed by sexual reproduction. Now let's start sexual reproduction. So you may have studied in your lower classes the sexual reproduction. 3 modes will be there. What are those 3 modes, children? Such as sexual reproduction in a 3 modes. Isogamy, anisogamy, and oogamy. Okay, isogamy, anisogamy, oogamy. Okay, now isogamy, morphologically, yes children, and physiologically similar gametic fusion is called as isogamy. See, morphologically and physiologically they are similar gametes, children. That is called as isogamy. Okay, and the gametes may be what? Flagellated in case of Chlamydomonas. It means it will give rise zygote. Okay, zygote. Best example, once again, Chlamydomonas. Then you can ask question like, any flagellated forms are there? There may be any flagellated forms. Yes. Any other example is there other than Chlamydomonas? Yes children, in our NCERT they given Ulothrix. Best example. Okay, and followed by non-flagellated gametes are also there in case of Spirogyra. Once again, non-flagellated gametes which are morphologically, physiologically, they are similar gametes and their fusion is taking place. These isogametes are also seen in case of Spirogyra. Yes children, and now physiological anisogamy. Second thing I am talking about, physiological anisogamy means morphologically they are similar but physiologically dissimilar gametes they are. In case of Spirogyra, say children, in the filament itself only, the two cells which are available one on another, one cell behaves like a male gamete, another cell behaves like a female gamete. Both are morphologically similar, but see, within this septa cross wall which is present, do you know, there is a formation of a slit like condition. This is the lateral conjugation. Lateral conjugation. Lateral conjugation. It means one is gamete is behaving like a male, another gamete is behaving like a female. Through this lateral slit only, male gamete is showing a movement towards the female gamete which is non-motile. Though if at all flagella is not there, passively see that the male gamete is approaching towards the female gamete. Okay, that is called as lateral conjugation. Okay, not only this, children, see, when the two Spirogyra filaments comes in contact, so you can see that the two filaments which are coming in contact with each other, one male gamete, one filament have a male gamete, another filament have a female gamete. Via this conjugation tube, see, the male gamete is passing towards the female gamete. Okay, this is called as, this appear like a ladder, hence it is called as scalariform conjugation. Scalariform conjugation. Then according to this diagrams only you can identify that yes, our Spirogyra best example for this physiological anisogamy, where the morphologically both the gametes are similar but physiologically both the gametes are dissimilar. Either it may be lateral conjugation or the scalariform conjugation in case of Spirogyra. Right, children? And anisogamy generally see that morphologically, physiologically dissimilar gametic fusion only called as anisogamy. Okay, now oogamy, third one. Oogamy is generally, you can observe in case of higher organisms, because fusion of small motile male gamete with large non-motile egg or the ovum. Means you can ask, ma'am, morphologically, physiologically both are dissimilar, right? Then why it is called as oogamy? Yes or no? The fusion of small motile or otherwise non-motile also. Motile or otherwise non-motile. So the male gametes may be, they are motile or the non-motile, fusing with egg or the ovum which is non-motile. This is only called as oogamy. Okay, so the oogamy concept is what mostly we are finding in higher organisms also. Okay, this is the mainly we can found in case of brown algae, fucus. Fucus is a brown algae. Rhodophyceae, especially red algae. Rhodophyceae. And also advanced chlorophyceae member. Advanced chlorophyceae member, Volvox. Rolling alga, Volvox. Already we studied that. So children, once again see here, isogamy, anisogamy, oogamy. But one wonderful point we are going to project after knowing this three modes of the reproduction. Isogamy, anisogamy, oogamy. All three modes of the reproduction present only one alone organism is Chlamydomonas. Though it is about better, like it is a lower organism and unicellular organism, but it have unicellular sex organs and representing the three modes of the reproduction, sexual reproduction, that is isogamy, anisogamy and the Ugami. Okay. So, especially in case of the what? Multicellular sex organs are seen in case of Kara. Kara have what now? Multicellular sex organs. Okay. So, flagellated forms mostly the gametes which will be what helps in the movement of male gamete towards the non-motile male gamete, nothing but a oogamy. Yes, of course, but Kara also exhibit the what? Multicellular sex organs. Unicellular sex organs are seen in case of Chlamydomonas. Okay. Now, fertilization process which occur either outside or inside the oogonium. Okay. So, oogonium is a what? Female sex organ. Oogonium is a female sex organ in case of Kara. Okay. Fertilization process takes place in case of oogonium in case of Kara. Okay. Zygote does not develop in case of algae like an embryo. Oh, it is very interesting point. See, I am writing here the important point, highlighting point. In case of algae, see, zygote undergo meiosis instead of mitosis, children. Meiosis instead of mitosis and form meiospores. Meiospores which are haploid. Generally what we study that zygote undergo mitosis to form an embryo in higher plants. Okay. So, whereas in case of lower alga, the zygote meiotic division takes place. Okay. And followed by the specialized fruiting bodies also you are finding after fertilization in case of what? Some of the Rhodophyceae members. Okay. They are called as Rhodophyceae member have a Rhodophyceae or red algae. I am writing one pinging point over here. Red algae have carpospores. Carpospores. These carpospores are specialized spores formed in case of cystocarps. Cystocarps are formed. These are the fruiting bodies. Cystocarp. And also interesting thing in case of the red algae only I am talking about. The sex organs in case of red algae. The male sex organ spermatium. Spermatium. And female sex organ is carpagonium in case of red algae. Okay. Once again you can see that in highlighting points over here. Zygote undergo meiosis to form a meiospores in case of algae, and also red algae possess specialized fruiting body that is called as carpospores are formed in case of cystocarp, and male sex organ in case of red algae spermatium and female sex organ is called as carpagonium. Okay. So, in this way if you are remembering up to here reproduction process in algae, then that is mostly enough and out of NCERT inside the NCERT. Okay. And last time children I just expressed a few things, and cell wall composition is also vary from chlorophyceae to rhodophyceae. Chlorophyceae to rhodophyceae. Now here I am stopping the reproduction, but what points we had skipped in the last class again I am mentioning here. Cell wall of this chlorophyceae, phaeophyceae, which is very important economically. Okay. Phaeophyceae and rhodophyceae. In chlorophyceae, the cell wall is made up of cellulose and pectin. Phaeophyceae, cell wall composition, fucinic acid and alginic acid. Do you know children, both are phycocolloids they are. Okay, fucinic acid and the alginic acid, phycocolloids. Rhodophysae cell wall composition is very very important. So agar and also carrageen are the cell wall composition which are economically valuable. Under a chlorophysae, very smallest cell last time we had studied that osteococcus, whereas largest unicellular green algae, smallest cell okay, but largest unicellular green algae, Acetabularia, very very important children. Note it separately, that is better. If any key points if I am giving, that is very very valuable to you. Of course today topic was reproduction, but finally I am giving key points these are, and almost you know that very well. Alva was a marine green algae. Even this Acetabularia is also marine green algae. In case of chlorophysae, chloroplast shapes are also very very important. Chloroplast shapes are what now? Cup shaped chloroplast, Chlamydomonas. Remember children, one of the time period they given this cup shaped chloroplast seen in case of Chlamydomonas. You should not get tension if the Chlamydomonas is not there in MCQ. Okay, if at all chlorella is there also, okay fine. Okay, chlorella or otherwise combination Chlamydomonas chlorella, okay. So then reticulate form of the chloroplast, in case of water net, hydrodiction. Had you remembered in introduction class children, I given this all technical terms. Hydrodiction, star shaped chloroplast. In case of zygnema, star shaped chloroplast in case of zygnema. Ribbon shaped chloroplast, yes, everyone knows this example. Spirogyra. So I hope this is very very important. Final level what I given is a key points in case of chlorophysae, phaeophysae, rhodophysae. Final touch to the topic of algae. But I had given you so many valuable points, not only for the sake of your NEET exam. In future if you want to write any competitive exam children, such as in my motivation videos also, I just uploaded that ISRO aptitude test, IISc, KVPY, such type of the entrance examination purpose also. This concepts what it may be I am giving you is useful. So therefore ICAR one more nationwide exam is there. So that exam purpose also this basic knowledge is valuable. Okay. So I hope all children are enjoying my class and taking a wisdom of very good information from me. And if you are liking this video children, then do like, share and subscribe. Thank you very much children.